Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Spook Elise Foods and it's been a while since I've posted a video onto YouTube. I used to post a lot of unboxings, but I haven't really had as many unboxings recently, so I needed to come up with something a little bit different. So I'm hoping to kind of get back into doing it, and hopefully this will be the first of many more to come. Today I'm going to be doing something that I have kind of been putting off for a little bit, and that is rehousing Pumpkyn, my juvenile OBT. I'm not putting it off because I'm scared of her. She is an absolute sweetheart. When I unboxed her, she went straight in the new house and she was totally fine, and I kind of expected that to be the same the next time I rehoused her, but the next time I rehoused her, she ran everywhere and dropped a leg, and that terrified me and made me really nervous of rehousing her. So I have rehoused her since then and there was no issues. I don't think there will be any issues like that again today, but I just thought I would record it just in case, I guess, because you never know. She's currently in this enclosure, or she's currently hanging around at the back of her enclosure. I will be putting her into one of these. This is the same thing that I've got all of my other spiders and everything in, and it's just a basic bitch acrylic enclosure with a sliding top. And I did have a lot of plastic tubs for a lot of my spiders, but I have a fair few now, like a lot, and trying to fit them all on the shelves and everything with those tubs was a bit tricky because you've got, every tub has like a big outline around it, so then you don't just put the tub on the shelf, you've got that sort of wide perimeter around the box and then the next one as well, so it was taking up a lot of space. And then I found these, or my partner found these, and he said to me about trying to use these, and I bought a bunch of them. They will come from China, so they took ages to come. But they all came, and I did put some of my tarantulas in them. The tarantulas seem to do really well in that, and honestly it's a lot easier for me to just like slide the door off and then slide it back. It's like so easy. So I have a lot of them are in those enclosures. I think you can kind of see them up here. They are very clear, so you can see everything going on in there. You can stack them pretty well, which is definitely a good thing. When they stack, they have like a little bit of a gap in between the two houses, so that still allows airflow for the houses that are like in the stack sort of tower, which is definitely a good thing because you don't want to restrict airflow by putting things directly on top of each other. So that is kind of a good thing, and they take up so much less space, so it is a lot better, and it's enabled me to give my tarantulas houses that are a bit bigger, that they can grow into a little bit. They're not going to need rehousing for a while, and it's a lot easier for me to keep an eye on them. It's a lot easier for me to go around feeding them and making sure they've got water and everything. So yeah, they didn't cost a whole lot either, like compared to brands that are like, say, tarantula cribs or something like that are super expensive. It just saves so much space. So she's going to be going in one of those. She's currently in this one. She doesn't need an upgrade. She is perfectly fine in there. She isn't getting too big for that or anything like that. I just want all of the enclosures that I have to be the same because they look so much tidier and they're just so much easier for me to do. Plus it gives me so much extra space. I currentently have 2 of these shelves. They are full of tarantulas and cockroaches, and I have some more shelves over there that have got teeny tiny tarantulas in. I just have to feed those, so I might make another video of me feeding all of them. But for now I'm gonna just be rehousing Pumpkyn. So a lot of my tarantula enclosures have my tarantula hides. If you don't already know, I make tarantula hides. You can get them on my Etsy page, or you can drop me a message to get some of them if you want. I was gonna give Pumpkyn a hide like this. This is one of my Valentine's Day pumpkin hide. Kind of a heart-shaped pumpkin with heart-shaped eyes, a heart-shaped nose, and a heart-shaped mouth to go in. I love these. A lot of people love these, and a lot of tarantulas love these. Some tarantulas aren't sure of them at first, but they kind of get used to them and they go in them, and then they use them a lot, and they're always in them. My little pumpkin patch tarantula trick has one of those in her house, and it's not Valentine's Day, but I would have given this one to my pumpkin because her name is Pumpkin. I do have one of these which is the new pumpkin. It kind of goes with this. I wanted a shiny kind of pink vibe one for Valentine's Day, but Easter is more bright and stripy, so this is a pumpkin disguised as an egg. I'm gonna make a pumpkin hide for every single holiday that comes up. So this is the pumpkin hide for Easter. It has an egg-shaped mouth, egg-shaped eyes, egg-shaped nose, and he is egg-shaped. So I do have these ones. I have them in large sling size, and this is sub-adult, I think. They are quite tall, so if you, I don't know, maybe you can tilt him in there or something. I don't know. Either way, the tarantulas, well, you can put them any way. You can put them up straight or tip them in, and the tarantulas will use them regardless. They do tend to really like these enclosures. I don't know why, but I thought it was just my tarantulas, like, you know, being biased, but everyone who's bought the tarantula hides from me has also said how much the tarantulas love them, so that's definitely a good thing. I do also have these little egg hides. This is large sling size, and this is the matching water dish. It has color whichever way you put it, so it looks pretty cool. It feels kind of matte and chalky, which is kind of cool, and it gives me Easter vibes because of the color and the feels. I liked the stripiness, but I also kind of like that this is like the same colors but slightly different, and I don't know, this gives me desert vibes. I don't know why, so I might make one of these a bit bigger and get my camel spider to test it out because she loves these hides. She's currently in the Oogie Boogie one. She hasn't left that for about a week now. She also has a heart hide, but she absolutely adores the Oogie Boogie one. They are also available on my Etsy page, by the way. So I did think about using these ones, but I have come to a decision that I'm going to get Pumpkin to test out this one, which is my triple egg hide. It is like little dragon eggs in a nest. And I'm going to be putting this in Pumpkin's enclosure. It has 2 entrances, which none of my other hides have. This one I think is slightly, no. This one is slightly smaller. This one is slightly bigger. And it has like the triple eggs thing. These are all like kind of empty. They enjoy these hides. I don't know why they enjoy it so much, but they really do. These are now available on my Etsy page. They are the Easter specials that I've been doing. I have limited editions of these. I won't be doing small sling sizes because you'll only get one color, and that's not the point. And every single one of these will be different and unique as well, because they are different stripes, and I can't control what stripes come out when. So you may get a house like this that is like orange, purple, blue and green. You may get one that's a completely different color, or maybe a different way around. I don't know. So it's kind of a gamble. Every time that you get one, it will be completely different, and it will be completely unique to anybody else's enclosures or anybody else's pumpkin hides. So I kind of like that a little bit. But Pumpkin will be testing this one today in her new enclosure. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop talking about it and just start doing it. Okay, so we've moved over to the desk. First thing is first, we're gonna need to get Pumpkin out of her house. I don't feel like she's gonna be mega happy about that. So we're gonna have to try and do this in a very clever way. You can see she's just in there. I might turn the light on us. So she's right there. Now you can see better. One trick I've learned with OBTs is to make sure you take everything out of there first and then get her. Let's see how this goes, I guess. I'm just gonna grab some tweezers and I'm gonna start picking. Oh, she's so fast. I'm gonna start picking things out of the enclosure and just putting it on the desk behind here. Oh, I can kind of see her legs. She's in there, right there. You can see kind of in that hole. That's where she is. But I'm just gonna, oops, go ahead and grab everything out. Hey Pumpkin, it's not food time, Bubba. Do you want to go in this cup? I'm like, no, fuck off. I thought so. She has got a pumpkin in her house. And she's getting braver for sure. It's not food, Bubba. I think she wants some food. It's not food. It's not food, pretty girl. Pretty girl, it's not food. If I give you food, you're just gonna drop it. You're just gonna drop it. I know. I already know. I told you. Okay, so I'm kind of trying to coax her into going in there. I don't know if this is gonna work. I want to open this thing. I don't know where she is. I don't want her to like rush out. Although I feel like her den probably goes back way more than that. Okay, so she's got 2 entrances here, but she's also got one back here and like here, so this is gonna be tricky. I don't know where she's gonna come out, or I think my best option would be to try and flip this log. Okay, so I flip this upside down. I'm now just gonna try and see where she is. Oh, I can see where she is. I can see. I'm gonna try and get her to go in here. You can see her little toes. I'm just gonna try and wiggle this in here. Okay, so she's in the car. I just need the lid. Where have I put the lid? Aha, so I've got her. She's in here. Look how big she's gotten. She's looking gorgeous. So this is the new enclosure that we're going to be using for Pumpkin. It's I think 30 by 20 by 15, like super clear, and the lid just slides off, which is exactly what we want. I'm gonna just transfer all of this dirt from here into this new enclosure. I want to include this in here. Yeah, I might include this in there so she still feels a bit comfy. I'm going to include this egg hide in the corner up here, so she's got somewhere that she can hide in there as well. So she's got this regular hide, this this one here and the egg one back here. She has her dragons, the dinosaur skull. I'll include that as well, I think. She's gotta have her pumpkin because that is her name. I'll include that here. I'm gonna give her her Venus flytraps. I think I'll put this maybe here. I'm leaving this bit open, so I'm going to put a water dish in here. She's just got this little black water dish for a second. I am going to make her something cool though. So I have just some of this moss, which I am going to just pat in here, kind of to put around the eggs, and just make it look like it's more of a nest. I think that's going to be really cool. And here's what it looks like now. Get it to focus. There we go. So she's got the egg hide and she's got her log and her pumpkin. She's got a water dish that I need to print her a new water dish, and as soon as I do that, will be going in there. But yeah, she's looking quite cool. There's a lot of cocoa fiber kind of just like stuck to the front. But yeah, that's her little house, which I kind of love. All it needs now is pumpkin. Oh, and one other thing. Pumpkin's coffin label needs to also go on here because I can't have pumpkin in a house without her label. She's in here. She's just kind of hiding her face, which is very, very sad. I need something. Let's try this. Come on, Baba. It's okay. It's okay. Go that way. Good girl. Go on. Good girl. Go on. Fucking hell. There's a good girl. Go on. Does not want to stay up to record this. This is getting very, very stressful. Not because of even the tarantula, but because of my phone being a dick. Right, go on, Baba. Go on. It's okay, good girl. Go on, good girl. Ooh. So she went straight in that, and she was very, very good, bless her. And there she is. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. Hey, Baba. Look at a nice new house. Oh, wow. You were so sweet. Hello. Hey, I used all of your new stuff. You just have an extra hide. That's all, just an extra hide. And maybe a bit more space, actually. Oh my goodness. That was so stressful. Like, my phone fell over like 4 times. Oh my goodness. And she got in there perfectly fine. Look at her. Oh, don't look at her, you know, because apparently that's an option too. I'm gonna put the light on so you can see her a bit better. There we go. Lights on so it focuses on her a bit better. But no, I'd say that was a pretty good OBT rehousing. She wasn't defensive or anything at all. She's never really defensive, bless her, but oh, look at that little face. Can't see her little face. There we can. We got some pretty eyes in there. But yeah, so she is all sorted and in her new house, which is looking pretty good. I hope she's going to use the egg hide, but I guess we'll find that out later. She'll probably do a bit of exploring after she's done being scared in the corner. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. It's got all of her own things in there, so everything that I've used, the floor the floor, the substrate, everything was in her old enclosure. The only thing that's new is the egg hide in the back and some of the moss. I always try and use those things because it sort of gives them familiarity. I think they can tell their own webs and they can tell their own scents and stuff on things, so she'll sense that the hide has her webs in it and stuff, and she'll sense the other stuff has her scent on it, so it will make her settle a lot quicker. But yeah, this is Pumpkin's little rehousing. I'm so glad she didn't drop any legs and that she was just as good as I thought she was gonna be. So yeah, I think I can go put her in the shelter. Okay, so this is the spot that Pumpkin was in. I'm gonna go ahead and put her back on here. So as you can see, they look really tidy, just like next to each other like that. I gotta fill up her water dish, so I'm not gonna put her on top of there. But if I wanted to put her on top, they would fit pretty nicely. I'll try it just to show you. But yeah, there we go. If I was gonna put them on top of each other, they'd fit there very nicely. And there is space for an extra enclosure. I have a lot of them that stack, and that's really good because the ones that stack kind of give extra space. Little Pumpkin is still up in the corner. But yeah, I think that's a nice little stack. It gives me plenty of space for extra people if I need an extra house here. And yeah, I really love how these guys have turned out and how it's kind of fitting all together. But I am going to put Pumpkin next to here again for a little bit because I do need to top up Malivor's water. So there we have it. That's all I have for you today. Pumpkin is now in her new enclosure, and if you can kind of see, she is right in the back webbing up already, so she's completely fine and seems pretty much at home in her new house. It's also a lot tidier. There's like a lot more space, and if I want to, I just turn the camera, I can stack Pumpkin on top of Malivore, and then that gives me an extra space for another enclosure. I don't have another enclosure that I would need to put on there at the moment, but it gives me the extra space if I need to, which is super good. I currently have Jesus and Sky Daddy on top of Pumpkin at the moment, so they probably won't stay there, but they're there for a second anyways. But yeah, I do have another rehousing to do in the near future. I have a couple of feeding videos I'll probably do. I've bought doobie roaches for the very first time. They'll be delivered next week, so I will probably do a video on feeding my tarantulas doobie roaches for the very first time and see how they respond to that. I have to rehouse my skeleton leg tarantula, so I'll be doing a video about that too. So if you are not subscribed, maybe hit the subscribe button and you will be told exactly when I upload those videos. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you again soon. Bye!